The other day I thought to myself, who are the greatest Rocket League freestylers of all time? I was in the shower when this happened when the idea popped into my head. Top 10 freestylers in Rocket League history, a YouTube video. I imagined everything, how it was going to be made, who was going to be on the list, etc. And then I remembered that Flump already made that video. But that wasn't going to stop me. That video is like 3 years old. And if I'm going to be honest, if I'm going to be brutally honest, that video was bad. Like, really not good. So I gave myself an opportunity. A chance to revive the top 10 freestyler list and make it the way it was supposed to be made. So I did. And here's what happened. Alright, so here's the plan. To make sure this list has as little bias as possible, I figured the best way to go at it is to let the freestyle community decide the list. That's right, I gave responsibility to a bunch of 12-year-olds on the internet. What could go wrong?
Everything!
Shut up. The first step, I made a Google Forms page where I asked everyone to give me their picks for the best freestylers of all time, ranking them 1 to 10. Keyword, all time. Keyword, all time. I posted the form on all my socials and let hell loose. Let me tell you, I got a lot of responses, way more than I expected, so thank you. At the end of a few days, I did some math to get me all 10 spots for the community's picks for the best freestylers of all time. This was a train wreck. Hello everybody. Welcome to the community's picks. This sucks. Welcome to the community's picks for the top 10 freestylers of all time. Let's begin. I heard John was extra hungry today. Hello, I am Jaden Smith. I am here because I love to give presentations. You can find me at @4atlas. Number 10.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Holy shit, I thought it'd
They
be so
really
much time.
He is Finland. Number 9, Muri.
Blast.
Wow.
At number 9 we have MuiricleS.
Dude,
I
this
thought
is
it'd be
my-
higher.
I definitely thought it'd be
This is who I predicted top 2. What the hell?
Number 8, Stuxi.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
Boy
alright,
made it,
alright.
but
That's a dumb.
Yeah. Not
That
to
is respectable.
Number 7, Mertzy.
No.
Oh my fucking god. God damn it.
Number 6, Evample.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean,
He's not even a
Mason-
freestyler.
Mason is maulding right.
Number 5, Temple.
Wow. Really?
Wow.
okay.
Wow. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me.
Number 4,
he's in New Jersey.
coming in at number 3, Novel.
Fuck.
I knew
What do you do? He's cracked.
He's actually
Man.
cracked though. You
He's
can't
cracked.
Yeah.
Second place, we have Henkovic.
MK's won. What?
my God.
Oh my god.
No, there's
Oh
no
my
way.
Oh
God.
my
No
god!
shot.
Wait, it's either MK
No
or Fire
shot.
then. It's either MK
No
or Fire.
shot.
First place,
Gainer.
best freestyler of all time,
Gainer.
the baby.
Oh.
Wait, that's not real. The real first place for the best freestyler of all time, according to the community, Jakze.
Oh my
Wow.
god! Okay, wow.
Holy.
MK and Fire didn't make the list.
Holy shit.
Dude, that wasn't even a bad list. That is.
That wasn't
Yeah,
that really that
that
really
wasn't
Yeah.
terrible.
Other
Let's
than
up-
Mertzy.
Let's
That
clap
was-
it up for the community, man. Let's
That was
fucking
very surprising.
Hold on, hold your horses. That list right there is not the actual list. That is not a list that I would be proud of if I uploaded just that section of a video. And I know some of you are thinking like, what's wrong with that list? If you've been in the freestyle scene for a while, at least a year, you would know that there's something very wrong with that list. Here's why. A lot of the players on the upper end of that list had only made their big debuts in the last about a year. That leaves years, literally 5 years of previous freestyling in the dust. Come on, seriously? No shade to these players, of course. These are some of the craziest freestylers out there at the moment, and I actually think that this list can fit as the top 10 freestylers at the moment, or at least of 2020. Remember keyword all time? Yeah, that went over some heads. Even with that out of the way, the question of who are the top 10 freestylers in Rocket League history is still unanswered. But I think I have a solution. To find out who the actual top 10 freestylers of all time are, I would have to do another unbiased community survey. But instead of asking the entire community, I would ask a select group of individuals among the community. This group is still a wide variety. For this, I've even gathered some of the biggest legendary figures in the community, along with the greatest teams at the moment. A similar deal to the community list, I've done some math to get a final list. The rankings were based off overall skill and community influence. Both are extremely important. This final list was approved by a whole lot of people, so don't shoot the messenger. And without further ado, these are the top 10 freestylers of all time. Here's Pixelated with number 10.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Pixelated here, coming in with Atlas's top 10 freestylers of all time list. I am thrilled to be announcing the number 10 slot. We have the one and only Jakze. Reigning from Germany, this 16-year-old freestyler is a force to be reckoned with. I'd say Jakze is best known for displaying his insane skills within the freestyle 1v1 show matches. Recently, he faced off in the largest freestyle tournament to date, the Pulse X Thrustmaster Invitational 2, where he defeated some of the best solo players to ever grace this game. Not only that, Jakze won the whole tournament, cementing his name into the books as one of the best. And for that, Jakze deserves to be placed in the top 10 freestylers of all time.
Hey, it's me, Muri. I'll be your host for the number 9 spot. Coming in at number 9 is LDC. When Atlas offered I could speak about LDC, I could not believe it, because LDC is without a doubt the main reason I started freestyling. I remember when I was a lot younger on Xbox, and I came across a random player in the celebration screen and he was spinning, and I had no idea at the time that that was a possible thing in Rocket League, so I searched it up and I came across a lot of JZR's old videos, and then I came across one and it was LDC's, and it was a geotage with Discordia, and he ended up doing quite a few of them. I was in complete awe. It was unbelievable. I remember watching it and thinking, I have to learn this. Like, I have to learn this. And I know a lot of other people thought that way too at the time. It's funny because LEC freestyled a lot with Discordia, and I had a friend called Causer back on Xbox. That's my first sort of freestyle partner, you could say. And we would watch his videos and then we'd mimic their movements, and we would practice in private matches for ages and ages. So LDC was like a really big deal to me. He was such a lovable freestyler, definitely an anchor for the freestyle scene. Like people that we watch nowadays, the majority of freestylers wouldn't be where they were without people like LDC. And I think that's really important to remember. It was crazy to think that someone could move their car like that at the time. It was so ahead of the game. He was at least a year ahead of the crowd, which really proves why he deserved a spot on the top 10. He actually deleted all of his videos, sadly. It's funny that I know that because I check on his channel frequently, but I hope he considers putting them back up. It would be really nice to see. And it'd be nice for people who didn't get a chance to see LDC's videos at the time to have a little bit of refreshment, you could say. Because the videos were amazing and he really, really deserves a spot on the top 10 freestyler list.
What up, boys? Cryypto here. I'm a freestyler for Pulse, and today I'll be your host. In number 8 we have Stepsy. I think Stepsy is by far one of the cleanest players to ever grace Rocket League. The way he span and went to the ceiling revolutionized how freestyling is today. Way back in 2017 when I started freestyling, I looked up to Stepsy so much because of how clean he was compared to every other freestyler, and it literally blew my mind. Also, he originally joined Pulse as an editor rather than a player, but he's just that good, so he joined as a player as well. Stepsy is literally one of the main reasons why freestyling is how it is today, and I think that's why he deserves his number 8 spot. Moi moi.
Hey guys, Swanee here, and unlike myself, this man needs no introduction. Coming in at number 7 on the list is MK. Leader of the popular freestyle clan, Pulse, MK has been a prominent figure in the scene since its emergence, originally becoming known as JZ's passer, meaning his lifelong freestyle partner through the fabled Nexus clan. MK has shown and proven that he can do so much more. He is one of the most technical and mechanical players to ever touch the game, combining elements of both comp and freestyle into the refined playstyle we see today. Along with that, he shared with us his journey. Through countless hours of thrilling Freestyle Fridays and timeless montages, he has amounted his YouTube channel to over 100,000 subscribers. MK truly is one of the greats, a legend in the scene, and now a member of the top 10 Freestyler List.
Yo, I'm Syth, and I'm honored to introduce the number 6 spot, Nytrodryft. The pioneer of the no-flip community, Nytro is an insane player who is best known for his crazy speed, accuracy, and movement. Nytro has been around almost longer than anyone else in this community, as he used to play Sarp on the PS3. Before Nytro gained popularity from Rocket League, he would freestyle with Stuxi and LEMMiNO, some of the game's most mechanical and talented players since the very beginning. Shortly after, Nytro would join Pulse as a freestyler and later as a competitive player for All the Rage. He would then go on to create Redshift, a renowned team who are known for their intense, impactful montages that feature some of the best no-flippers around. His montages, hard drive videos, and best ofs on the Rocket League Effects channel showcase his talent and skill like no other player around. And if you haven't seen those, I highly recommend watching. Without Nytro, Redshift and no-flipping would have never existed, and to this we have to thank him. He has left a mark on the history of this game, and that's why he deserves a spot on this top 10 list.
Yo, I'm Nytro, and I'm the leader of Redshift, a no-flip freestyle team. Coming in at number 5 on the list is Stuxi. Stuxi's known for his unique style and entertaining montages. Alongside Peeter and SWATT, he's recognized as a leading figure of the MLG freestyle scene. In August of 2016, I became friends with him and immediately noticed his mechanical skill was far above that of most other freestylers. This meant he was pulling off extremely technical moves that many still struggle with today. Along with being cracked and goated, he's also just a really cool guy, and for that, Stuxi is admitted into the Freestyler Hall of Fame.
Hello, my name is Void, and I will be doing the number 4 spot, which will belong to the man named Sting. Sting is one of the first players you think of when you think of freestyling. He is one of the first players to implement flip resets into freestyling, and he even invented the Sting Pop. His montages were also insane. Sting's Rocket League FX montage is one of the best montages of all time. It's filled with some of the most insane goals, and it's nearly 6 minutes long. His goals are so good that even players to this day can't even pull off, and it's nearly 4 years old. Sting was so ahead of his time, and his shots nowadays are overlooked, but even with that, Sting will always be one of the greats.
What are you doing? Oh my god, did he just do that? Now, in my opinion, the best Rocket League players, the best freestylers, they always, they do something new. They set the standard, you know. You got JZR, who made freestyling. You got, like, Miri, who kind of popularized solo freestyling. And then you got Novel. Novel really, he did his own thing. It was like, 2017 came around, and then he got really good at 2017 freestyling. And other people kind of graduated from that, but he just kept going, and he got ridiculous at it. He was, like, the most... is so consistent with these odd things. He discovered that, I think he discovered that, like, he made that, I think he made that thing where you stall on the ceiling and you kind of stick to it. When I first saw that, I was like, what is this man doing? And then he's also kind of the first person, one of the first people to do, like, ceiling shuffles and stuff like that. He might have even made that. And yeah, I mean, he was able to do ridiculous things. He would do triple reset quad backboards off of a sidewall pass, which no one could do, and he was doing these things in, like, 2018. It was ridiculous. But yeah, he was just a very, very influential, extremely good standard setter, and that's why I think he should be on this list.
What's up guys, it's Mason. I'm going to be talking about the second best freestyler of all time, MuiricleS. Miri is the guy that literally created solo freestyling. After all of his friends moved to PC, he was left alone on Xbox with nobody to play with. He decided to create his own style of freestyling where no partner or passer was needed. This changed freestyling forever. Miri's uniqueness and creativity makes him one of a kind, someone who can never be replaced, which is why he's an inspiration to literally every freestyler, even the ones who don't do solo plays. Miri is not only a leader, but also a legend in the freestyle community, which is why he deserves a spot in the top 2 freestylers of all time.
Before we go any further, I'd like to name some honorable mentions. These are some more players who have broken the boundaries within Rocket League, and for me to not even mention these players is a disservice. Here they are.
Yo guys, what's up? It's your ASMR voice, Pulse MK, the man, the myth, the big Moy man himself. When you think of freestyling, the first one that comes to your mind is obviously JZR. Spelled with a JHZER or JZR, I don't really mind. He has been the leader of the freestyle community since Rocket League's arrival, and even before then in ZARP BC. Through Freestyle Fridays and Moymans galore, JZR has documented his entire journey with us, and that's something that should always be respected. And now, his channel has surpassed over 1 million subscribers. So huge congratulations again to you on that incredible milestone. I've known JZR now for nearly 5 years, and not only in front of the camera, but behind the camera. He's such a lovely guy, and it's always a fun time to hang with him. He's definitely one of my closest friends. We've met several times through Rocket League events, and I hope to attend more of these Rocket League events in the future with him together. He really deserves it all, and JZR's name will definitely go down in the books as we crown him the best freestyler of all time.
Thank you for watching the video! This whole video is just me and a collective group's opinions, so please don't go starting wars in the comments. Thank you to everyone who helped me out with this video, more specifically the people who sent me voice lines when I asked for them. It's obviously extremely appreciated. And of course, thank you to all the players who are mentioned in this video. No matter which number or list you were placed on, I think we can all take a moment to appreciate all you've done for this community. We are still a really small community, but we're growing larger by the day, which is incredible. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.